Hello. So I am making this recording June of 2026. Now, sometimes I go down rabbit holes and I be looking at stuff, and when I start looking, I start like really digging in deep into other things, and I was going down a rabbit hole on the weather and things that are happening. And I had a recent conversation with an 82-year-old aunt, and she was saying that she lives in the South, and she was saying that they are advising them that, they're reducing power, they're reducing their water, that things are going to be on a reduction and they need to start conserving. It's hard to get water in the South. But she also was telling me like there were going to be hurricanes that were coming. So they were telling there were going to be a lot of hurricanes this year. So if anybody knows about El Nino, is like with basically the air that's being circulated. And because of global warming, which nobody believes in, they are saying that this year is going to be hot. So again, there's going to be heat. There's going to be a lot of hurricanes. Just the weather is going to be crazy. They said places are going to start having like tornadoes in different spots. I've never had tornadoes before. But a lot of people are like, no, this isn't true. You don't have to believe it. Like, things are getting better. But I just read right now today, which is June 19th, there is flooding happening in the South. There is a hurricane coming. It's looking like it might be like a category 3, maybe a 4 in Florida. And then it's going to go up towards Georgia. They are saying that I was just looking at somebody else, and she was saying that her house floods at 8 inches and they are predicted to get 12. And it just makes me think we have to be prepared, y'all. Like, I know that it's kind of like I'm beating a dead horse, but I'm really not. Like, we have to be prepared, because sometimes it's not about losing a job, or it's not about your financial situation. It's not always about weather related, but we always have to stay prepared. We always have to be ready, because we don't know what's going to happen in the world, in society that we live in today. Now, because of all of this stuff that's happening, FEMA has put out a statement to the president that there were going to be a lot of hurricanes that were coming, and they were afraid because this looks like it's going to be a sister to Hurricane Katrina. Now, anybody knows Hurricane Katrina, what happened with Hurricane Katrina, you can YouTube it, you can look at it, but Hurricane Katrina was devastating. And it was devastating for a lot of people, because when it happened, people died, and there was no help and there was no resources. The people who have advised our government of this, they have all been put on leave. Like, you can't make this stuff up. They have all been put on leave. So FEMA is no longer able to give and receive and get and monitor what is happening with the weather. So we're going to have to depend on us to be able to understand, know what's happening, see what's going on, because not only have those people been fired, but so many resources and funding and stuff like that comes from FEMA and other government assistance programs have also been cut. So this means that you are going to have to depend on you if anything happens in the world. That means that you are going to have to make sure that you can eat. You're going to have to make sure that your kids can eat. And like, I gotta get a little choked up about this, because that means that there are going to be so many people who are not going to be here because they're not preparing. They're not getting ready. They're not focusing on what they can do right now to get the things that they need for the people that they love. And I think I get choked up because sometimes I see that I am one of those people who, like, I'm prepared in certain ways, but there are still things that I need to work on to make sure that if something was to happen, my family is okay. I'm okay. We don't have to depend on certain things and certain people and certain, like, I have to put myself in a better position for my family. So when I say that, and I say like, you have to get prepared, just know that you're not alone. And I'm not saying like I'm perfect and I have everything together. I don't. But what I'm saying is we have to start like getting together. We have to start banding together. We have to start getting ourselves together. We have to start gardens. We have to start taking care of our health. We have to start and stop depending on being able to go to the grocery store, because a lot of the communities that look like us, grocery stores are Dollar Generals, Family Dollars, Dollar Trees. And I know this because I'm traveling. I'm able to see it because we have set up so that we're able to travel to see this. And a lot of times when we go into our communities, we know when we're in our communities because we're depending on them to take care of our roads, and we're depending on them to give us food and provide certain things for us, instead of us standing the hell up and being like, you know what, I'm gonna take care of me, I'm gonna do what I need to do. And there are a lot of towns, there are a lot of communities that have started to stand up, that have started to take this seriously and be like, you know what, y'all not just gonna come in here and run us over and gentrify us, run us out of our places where first you put us here because you didn't want us there, but now you want this back. So now it's like, oh, let me come in, I need it back. This is the same thing they doing everywhere else, and we can't even see that they doing it to us right here in America. I digress. But what I'm saying is we need to get prepared. We need to make sure that we're good. We need to make sure that our loved ones are okay. We need to start saving our money. We need to start getting food. We need to start growing our food. We need to start healing ourselves. There are things that we need to start doing. And I know it's hard. I know it's a lot, because you still got to go out here in this world every single day. And you still accountable for stuff every single day. And you still dependent on every single day. But we have to start to make sure that we setting stuff aside. We have to start paying stuff down. We have to start taking stuff seriously, our credit, making sure that we're aligned good. Stop being afraid sometimes to take that first jump and that first step and say, you know what, if I can put my faith in somebody else making sure that I'm eating, I should be able to do that for myself too. It don't got to be a lot every day. It just got to be a little. And once you see the forward motion and the things that you're accomplishing and achieving, I promise you, you're going to appreciate the things that you do for yourself. You're going to really appreciate the time that you took to make sure that your family, the people that you love, are going to be okay. No matter if you're here or you're not, they're going to be okay. So seeing all of this and seeing all the weather and seeing all this stuff, it really got me thinking. And it's like, if you're not going to do it for you, how can you expect somebody else to do it for you? So I'm challenging not just you to get up and do it, but I'm challenging myself to get up and do it, get up and make this change, get up to make sure that everything that I need, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. Because I can't, and I don't think that anybody else should be responsible for me living the life that I want to live. If I want to live it, I gotta go get it. So I challenge you. You gonna accept the challenge? Let me know. All right, talk to you later. Peace.